The Complete Tales and Novels of Edgar Allan Poe by Edgar Allan Poe.
Metzengerstein. Pestis aram vives morianus tua mors ero. Martin Luther. Horror and fatality have been stalking abroad in all ages. Why, then, give a date to this story I have to tell? Let it suffice to say that at the period of which I speak, there existed, in the interior of Hungary, a settled, although hidden belief in the doctrines of the metempsychosis, of the doctrines themselves, that is, of their falsity, or of their probability. I say nothing. I assert, however, that much of our incredulity, as La Bruyère says, of our unhappiness, vient de ne pouvoir être seul. But there are some points in the Hungarian superstition which were fast verging to absurdity. They, the Hungarians, differed very essentially from their Eastern authorities. For example, the soul, said the former. I give the words of an acute and intelligent Parisian. Ne demeure qu'un seul fois dans un corps sensible. Au reste, un cheval, un chien, un homme même, n'est que la ressemblance peu tangible de ces animaux. The families of Berlifitzing and Metzengerstein had been at variance for centuries. Never before were two houses so illustrious, mutually embittered by hostility so deadly. The origin of this enmity seems to be found in the words of an ancient prophecy. A lofty name shall have a fearful fall when, as the rider over his horse, the mortality of Metzengerstein shall triumph over the immortality of Berlifitzing. To be sure, the words themselves had little or no meaning, but more trivial causes had given rise, and that no long while ago, to consequences equally eventful. Besides, the estates, which were contiguous, had long exercised a rival influence in the affairs of a busy government. Moreover, near neighbors are seldom friends, and the inhabitants of the Castle Berlifitzing might look, from their lofty buttresses, into the very windows of the Palace Metzengerstein. Least of all had the more than feudal magnificence, thus discovered, a tendency to allay the irritable feelings of the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?